Getting your college education is the first step in finding a rewarding career. But to really make yourself more competitive in the job market, you need to have at least some work experience. Your resume will be stronger and more attractive to potential employers if you have a proven track record in the field, as well as a good education. It's like buying a new car. You have to kick the tires first. But how do you get that valuable experience if no one will hire you? How can you strengthen your resume with proven job performance before getting your first job? Hello, I'm Nancy LaGuardia with Capital Community College. One of the best ways to enhance your education while gaining real-world work experience that all employers seek is through an internship, like the Business and Technology internship here at Capital Community College. This program is offered to all students in business and technology. You will be placed with a local business for the duration of a semester, working 10 to 15 hours per week. You'll perform on-the-job functions in your chosen career field while gaining important job experience and earning 3 credits toward your academic program requirements. We have placed students with companies like the Travelers, Merrill Lynch, Community Renewal Team, Hartford Stage, and even with an inner-city equestrian center here in Hartford. We match your interests and program of study here at Capital with an appropriate internship site so that what you're learning in the classroom can be put into practice on the job. You can even do an internship with the job you currently hold as long as your manager agrees to do a special project with you.
My name's Chuck, and I'm a CIS student at Capital. I'm majoring in network administration, and I'm doing an internship here at CRT. It's a community renewal team, and it's a social service agency, and they have a large computer system. They have some old programs running, and I've been writing Visual Basic programs to interface with an old accounting program.
Currently, I've been an intern at the Ebony Horsewomen Incorporated Equestrian Center located in Hartford, Connecticut. As a marketing intern, part of my responsibility has been to help Ms. Kelly further develop some of the brochures that she uses, that she sends out to prospective trainees, people that she trains as far as the equestrian program. And some of my programs have also gone out to when she writes grants for companies. I've also worked on her business cards, certain brochures that we use throughout the program, various flyers for events that she has held.
During my internship, I was doing a lot of different things. I spent a lot of time with Derek Ostrowski, the general management. I spent some time with Corinne, and she's a skin consultant. And I spent some time also with Dr. Paula Moynihan. I went to her clinic to Wattenberg, and I spent like 8 hours with her. So I learned a lot.
The internship supplements your coursework with actual on-the-job experience. It provides you with important interpersonal skills needed to succeed in business while learning career development strategies that make you more marketable in today's competitive workplace. You will be able to work on a variety of projects where you will develop many different skills. Skills that you can put on your resume and skills that will give you an edge over your competitors for a job.
One of my professors, my Java instructor, told me experience is everything. On a resume, experience counts more than anything. And he said, load up your resume with every bit of experience you can put on it. And he looked at my resume, and he saw what I did here and here at the internship, and said, you know, put that first.
Another way that the internship program, the business internship program, helps the student is that once they've completed the internship, not only have they gained the experience, which is invaluable to most of them, but in addition, they can use that on their resumes, and this enhances their marketability in terms of jobs. And I think that's another big plus that students realize.
There are times when I have questions wearing, you know, someone there who's in a marketing position will be able to answer or was able to point me in the right direction. So it's an area where you're able to develop a skill. You're able to learn, you get a feel of what the environment is, and that's good. That gives you a plus, because when you go out there and you present your resume, you're able to say to an employee that, look, this is what I have to present. I was an intern at Hartford Stage, I was an intern at CRT, or wherever you're taking your internship, and you're able to market yourself good, and that gives you a plus over everybody else.
As valuable as this experience is, the internship program doesn't just benefit the student. Employers find that interns make significant contributions to their companies as well by performing real duties as if they were real employees.
Well, we are a business. Even though we're an equestrian center, we are a business. And like most businesses, we need a good marketing plan, and we need to advertise effectively, and we need the brochures and flyers and all of the accoutrements that any business would need. And the intern has given us the opportunity to have someone working on that that has nothing else to do but that. You know, they're not thinking about horses and how to feed the horses and how to care for the horses. It's just working on our image. And so the internship has worked out very well.
And what Elizabeth has done with us, she worked on a project with me that involved providing new and additional ways of getting our clients in, which would be referral programs and promotion programs, as well as developing some materials for our staff.
Chuck Rourke, our intern for this semester, has been assisting one of our financial analysts in writing some interfaces and some code for our finance people to make some of their manual procedures more automated. And in addition, we've been trying to give Chuck a little bit of exposure to some networking issues. He went with my MIS manager to one of our sites recently to help set up and install a brand new Novell server for us.
It's important that you're well prepared to handle your responsibilities as an intern. To help you to be successful, all business and technology interns meet once a week for a roundtable class discussion. This meeting time provides a forum to help to support your role as an intern. You will speak with fellow interns about your job experiences and how they relate to your coursework. It helps to develop important work-related skills, such as team building, communication, time management, and conflict resolution. So let's talk a little bit about the case study, and we'll start with question number 1. What actions, if any, should the company take to resolve conflict between smokers and non-smokers? And again, we're using material from the textbooks. I know you have your own opinions about this.
I remember that they were saying that before they had like the smoking indoors. I believe that they should start the smoking indoors, but in like a certain area that doesn't affect non-smokers. That way that they're gonna still be in the building. That way it doesn't really affect productivity too much because it's only 2 or 3 steps away.
The classroom portion of the internship has been very useful because it helps me interact with my fellow students and discuss problems. And I might not always have the answer. We're in class, we can discuss problems and help one another overcome some of the problems that we have on the job. It also has, by going through the book, because there's a book that goes with the coursework, by reading some of the book, you read some of the other problems that you might not have assumed would come with a job.
I think the internship course is actually more than an internship course. It's just a life skills course. It seems to overlap with a lot of other things that are important in my life. It may have helped me more in my personal life than in my internship, actually.
And much to my surprise, I would say most of the students, at least 50%, have thought that the class was equally as important as their experience in the field. This has been a big surprise for me.
In my opinion, Capital has done a tremendous job of preparing interns that they've sent to us. Everything from the technical aspect, Chuck has jumped right in and with very little assistance from us, been able to take on meaningful tasks for us. And on the non-technical side, we've seen Chuck actually take some of his classwork, his non-technical classwork, and make analogies to either things that have gone on in our staff meeting, interactions with other staff, other people in the organization, and made a one-to-one relationship between what he's being taught and what he's actually seeing here in the workplace.
When you're taking a marketing internship, there's some level of marketing that you have to know. We come in and we're expecting you to know certain things. So what we want to do is we want to build on what you already know. We want you to apply what you learned in this class and what you learned in that class to help you out and to help us out.
This particular intern came in with a great deal of computer skills, and she also had a great command of the English language and somewhat of a visionary. She had some ideas that worked very well. She kind of anticipated what we were looking for. Even though we're a business, we do have to stay in the genre of what we do. You know, we don't want to look like Cigna. We don't want to look like AT&T. We are an equestrian organization, and she had a great idea how to market that and put that in an image that matched what we do.
We at Capital Community College believe that the internship is an integral part of your education. Putting your knowledge into practice helps to reinforce the theories learned in the classroom and helps you to develop a better understanding of your chosen career field. And for some interns, it even means an instant career upon graduation.
Some of the things that I've heard from my managers on the site visit have been really positive. For example, they've been impressed with the quality of students. In some instances, I would say a fairly high percentage, they've asked if the student could work there part-time perhaps, or even full-time in some instances. And also in a number of cases, they've wanted to know if our students could have another internship with them the following semester.
We think internships are important for two reasons. First, they're very valuable to the student, giving a student work experience that will be critical in getting his or her first job. We also think internships are important for our community here in downtown Hartford. We provide our students to downtown businesses, giving them a boost at the same time our students network and get job experience.
I've done a lot, and I've gotten a lot of exposure as far as marketing. You hear the word marketing, but for me, I've really learned and really found out marketing is just not one aspect. I mean, you can marketing promotions, you can do flyers, you make phone calls, you have to set up databases as far as your flyers, who to mail out to. You have to develop letters. All of these things fall under marketing, so in that aspect, I've learned a lot.
I had an opportunity here to apply all the knowledge I get from school, from all those classes I was taking, like management, marketing, accounting, human relations. But that knowledge was, the knowledge was from book, and I had the opportunity to apply this knowledge, and see how it works in real life and real business.
I doubt there is any other college experience that prepares you for the workforce like a good internship. It's kind of like a test drive for your life's work. You have to kick the tires first.
I would strongly recommend any student coming to the college investigate the internship possibilities within the discipline he or she has chosen.
Students and employers alike find the internship experience of mutual benefit. It's an invaluable part of the educational process that shows immediate rewards to everyone involved.
I'd like to think that we're benefiting Chuck with his internship by giving him practical work experience that can go on his resume, as well as exposing him maybe to some things that he wouldn't see in the classroom, and perhaps expand his horizons a little bit in that he may either not have a real clear idea of his career path, or he may find something different that he hadn't thought about. And hopefully by exposing him to a wider range of experiences, it'll help him hone in on exactly what he wants to do after he graduates.
I don't think that a lot of young people realize how important an internship is. I know that when I look at resumes all day, so when I recruit, I always look for if there was a prior internship, and if not, then that's okay. But the fact that you want to internship, that you want to do the work and get some experience, because it's not always just enough to have coursework and say, okay, I took this course and I took B course and I took C course. We also want to see that you can apply that to the work environment.
It's always good to have somebody else who can give you an opinion, let's say from a slightly on an outside. Plus, the more people you have to work on a project, obviously, the results will be either quicker or better. So having an intern was definitely a beneficial experience.
For a company, especially a nonprofit operation where budgets are tight, it provides added work when you can't afford to pay people that you might otherwise do. On the student side of it, the intern side of it, I think they're gaining extraordinary work experience and a look at a wide variety of organizational operations that they wouldn't otherwise get if they just took a particular job.
So whether you're studying to be a marketing professional, a business manager, or a computer systems analyst, Capital Community College can get you started on a new and rewarding career in the world of business and technology. So if you're a student interested in becoming an intern, or an organization who would like to talk to us about placing an intern, please call Capital Community College in downtown Hartford.
I think someone seeking an internship needs to be flexible, needs to understand that they're going to be asked to do a variety of things, needs to be prepared to either accept an unpaid internship, which is a terrific learning opportunity, or accept an internship that may not carry a lot of pay with it, but brings a tremendous value-added experience.
I can't even say how important I think internships are. I really think they're such a benefit.
For students looking to start an internship with UPS or any other company, probably be a good idea to really work on your communication skills, take some management classes, and just be ready to sell yourself. Always be closing. You got to get out there and you got to make it happen.